Doma Sports Talk Worldwide with some news from the NBA. So y'all check this out. Well, let's talk a little hoops, right? Some news from the day, yesterday, stuff like that. We'll start with Lonzo Ball, right? Listen, Lonzo Ball it was a day ago now, but he hit 33 points in the last game, beating Golden State. Sticking Steph Curry for lots of times in the game, but let's look and let's be real about the improvement from Lonzo Ball. We all know that he changed the shot, took it from over here, put it over here where it's supposed to be, right? We know that. But the fact of the confidence he has shooting three-point shots, being the man that somebody better stay on, we didn't think we would see this so soon. Let's remember, this was a guy that you knew he ain't shooting that nothing from out there. Right? He's just not. You're going to leave him alone like if Dwight Howard about to shoot a three. You're going to go the other way, start and get a rebound. So for him to become the guy who's making the most threes on the team is really remarkable. And we have to give him props for going in there and putting in the work, because for him, that's a lot of work. Now, unfortunately, because the league is forcing people to shoot threes, and anyone who can't is not a great player anymore, right? Because Lonzo and his brother, who we'll get to later, but Lonzo was going to be a player like a Jason Kidd or something. I see the floor, everything's slow for me. I put my other players in good positions. I don't care what I score. That's what he was going to be, right? But then he gets dissed for it, and now because of all this three-point shooting, which I don't want to try to get into a rant, but it's like the three-point shooter is good for you guys. But it's a shot that's uncontested, and they're giving you, you can pump fake, and people come at you, and you can run into them. They gotta land right. I wouldn't have none of that. If you're gonna shoot this three-point shot, it's risky, because you're getting 3 points for it, and people can't foul you, can't get close to you. It's the easiest thing in basketball. So it's not really impressive, because they made it to where you can shoot it, and you're in a plastic bubble where nobody can defend it. So no, but okay. Whew. Let me get off that rant, because this video turned into that. The point is, Lonzo Ball is knocking down the threes, and he's having the confidence. But that's not all. You know damn well we wasn't going to think Lonzo Ball was going to be hitting mid-range shots off the dribble, guys. That was like, we knew that was 5 years down the road, to go off the dribble and pull up a jump shot, which he didn't have. So that is a vast improvement, right? And then we're going to just put from 40% from the free throw up to 80% from the free throw line. And that improvement is ridiculous for Lonzo Ball. And we just give him props. If you can clap out there somewhere, give him a little, because that shows that's people in a lot of work, and it's real good to see, because Lonzo Ball is an even keel type of guy, although he was chattering a little bit the other night, which was good, but chatting with the wrong guy, Draymond, you don't want to chat with him, but whatever, that was cool. But the improvement in those areas in such a short time, it's a radical improvement, so we want to give him some love. So love going after Lonzo Ball. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I watched the Pelicans and the Washington Wizards anyway from the beginning of the year anyway, for different reasons. I told you I watched the Pelicans because of Lonzo Ball and Brandon Ingram and Josh Hart, who's out, which is really hurting those Pelicans. But those guys were Lakers, and they got traded, so I just didn't diss them. I'm going to follow them. And then all of a sudden Zion come too, so it was like, okay, it's already a done deal. But it was a done deal if Zion wouldn't have been there, because Brandon Ingram is actually the biggest story. That boy has turned into something, even though he's not even playing well. So I watched them, and I watched Russell Westbrook, bottom line, for 5 years, because something historical is going to go down. And he's in Washington now, and since Durant left him in OKC, I don't miss Westbrook games, period, except when he was in Houston a little bit. I missed a couple of those because it's a long story, but I don't like watching James Harden, because James Harden is awesome, but he's also somebody who knows the rules are letting offensive players just do all kind of stuff. And for me, it's just cheating. So it's hard for me to watch James Harden. But anyway, if James Harden just needs to stay on teams I don't like he's in Brooklyn right now, perfect, because him, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie in Brooklyn, great, nice team to hate. But let's move to another thing. Let's move into the play-in tournament, right? The play-in tournament, bottom line, I think it's a good thing. I know some people are, saying it's not. Once you get 7 seeds yourself or 8 seed, then you're wondering, 7 to 8 seeds, man, we normally would be in. But the play-in tournament is good, and it's not really good only because of the season short. It's good because of COVID-19. You have a lot of teams have injuries every year. But with the COVID-19 and the protocols and the tracking and all of that stuff where you could be out 10, 14 days as soon as you was, in contact with someone who had it, that's an added thing that's happening. And a lot of teams are paying for it. And so they're factoring that in, and I think that's a good thing until they get the people, if the people are going to get vaccinated, or whatever they're going to do in the future. But I think for this year, makes a lot of sense to have people playing in. And look, we're down to like 6, 7 games left, and we still got some excitement, right? This time of year, man, people ain't playing. Shoot, the stars ain't playing. You be going out there, you be looking at, man, who's that? Got to look at the thing to see if who's down on the court, and that's how it would be at this time of year. But right now, people got something to play for. So I think it's good in this COVID hampered year, right? So I think no one should be really complaining about it because of that. Okay, let's go to another thing. Let's go to Lonzo's brother. Welcome back, LaMelo. LaMelo Ball is somebody that you watch. It made me watch the Charlotte Hornets earlier in the year. I was watching them. Now I can't watch all the games. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm watching Westbrook and I'm watching, the Pelicans, right? But I condense, watch a little bit of LaMelo, because LaMelo is also Jason Kidd type of player. Cerebral. He can see the floor. He wants to pass first. He wants to make great plays. He plays for the crowd as well. And me being a coach, that's how I would coach, especially young players. Somebody 16 years old, 15, 16 years old, playing with men and stuff like that, and they just make a chest pass to their player, I'll tell them in a minute. You don't have to. You can look away. Go and look away and make that pass. You can go behind the back. Just don't do it in crunch time. Other than that, be free. Have a good time out here. That's how I would roll. And let me tell you something. I don't take people out after they make a mistake. You try to throw the ball behind your back and it was behind them or in front of them, I'm not taking you out right then. Right? Take you out later, but not after a mistake. You go ahead and play some defense and you'll get it together. This is basketball. This is not like somebody just scored a goal in soccer and we got to come back from 0-2 because you made a bonehead mistake. Man, he just made a basket in basketball. Get on back in defense, you can do something about it. Make the play. Make the wonderful play. Make the eye-catching play. We got a crowd out here. And make them enjoy. I don't have a problem with that at all if it doesn't go into excess and you're not doing that in crunch time when it's win time. But if you can, you do that because your team gets hyped, you become comfortable, and let me tell you, it helps a lot. And when you got a team like, cause I'm coaching teams where they come twice a week, and good players might come once a week. So you got to do things like that to get into their psyche for the games. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit different than when you're coaching the pros. So that's what I'm saying. So LaMelo Ball being back, I was thinking that the right wrist, I wasn't expecting him to make those kind of great passes with the right wrist, seeing as though it was fractured, but he's doing a good job. And listen, I'm sorry for the other guys. This guy has Charlotte winning. He's the rookie of the year, and unfortunately, he missed some games, but I don't think it's close. Let's go to Kyrie Irving. The news is Kyrie Irving don't want to talk to the press. He's been fined about $33,000 or something, which is about, $15 for the rest of us, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But he don't want to talk to the press. Kyrie's irked about something again. Now, we know Kyrie's, he thinks. He's a thinker. And people are probably wondering what's going on. He gave a press release talking about, some stuff in the press release. I'll probably put it up there in a snapshot. I might edit this. I'm feeling a little bit better. Y'all know I didn't really say nothing, but I had to go through that COVID myself. And, once I did these videos, I'm, got to go lay down. You know what I'm saying? I'll do one and lay down and relax and stuff like that. So I wasn't even think about no damn editing. But if I do, he's kind of said that, he don't want to talk to the press. And, I forget exactly what it was, but he's irked at him, I think. And people probably don't know what it's about because Kyrie always has these kind of issues. Now, I kind of think I would know what Kyrie has, what's going on. There's a lot of things going on right now, and it depends on how you take it. A lot of times black Americans, understand that, white people in America and Republicans, they act up all the time, so you're just used to it, and you be like, oh, ha, 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 right? It's just them again. But, when you start talking about the Constitution, the fundamental things, the flags and stuff, the fundamental things are Congress and you know, the Pentagon, and all of these things that we stand up and do the national anthem for are being attacked in broad daylight. Voting, right? Got people voting. Got people in Arizona right now counting some votes, you know, behind closed doors, won't let nobody watch them, and then go come out and say something, and we're supposed to listen to what they say. They won't let no news in. They won't let no people in. They're doing all kind of stuff over there, you know, with ultraviolet lights, trying to find some bamboo from China or somewhere. It's just ridiculous stuff in broad daylight. And then they're going to come out and say, hey, the votes are funny, and somebody's supposed to listen to them. It's just so many things where to the point where I know me, how I feel about it. You know, would you be a soldier right now? Going in somebody else's country, trying to tell them how to act, and your country looking like that, embarrassing the whole world over? The leader of democracy, right? The leader of democracy. Hey, we're going to your country, tell you how to act. All other countries supposed to be right now. Y'all better talk to the damn hand till you get your own stuff together. Old pitiful stuff over there. Get out of my damn country telling me how to act. You don't have any credibility anymore. Some people think like that. It's just not America. It's how we look the world over. Talking about the leader of democracy, we got people running in here trying to kill our vice president and our speaker of the house. And just there's a whole bunch of people with ties on every day in the Senate that don't want to do anything about it. Hope you forget about it. But we'll call everybody else terrorists. Right? That's what's bothering Kyrie Irving. Because it would bother me. Y'all wouldn't want to interview me. Because I'd be bringing it up. Hey, how you doing today, Doma? Let me tell you how I'm doing. I'm doing like this. Right? This what the hell we doing about? Somebody said something about January 6th. That's how I'm doing. Hey, I saw a sister singing the national anthem. Pissed me off. I don't think nobody black should sing the national anthem for a while. For a while. Sing your hearts out until we figure out what's going to be the national anthem. Y'all going to have a Confederate one, and we're going to have another one. What we going to do here? Right? What we going to do here? What we going to do with these kind of people that's running around with Confederate flags attacking the Congress? What we going to do? Are we going to just accept that? Because first of all, if that's going to be called Americans, we need another name for the rest of us. If that's going to be called human beings, we need another name for the rest of us. Because I don't want to be the same name as them. Those are the kind of things that I know is bothering Kyrie Irving. I ain't talked to him. Don't know him. Don't really like him because he ain't play on my team. Bad boy, though. Let me tell you, I ain't going to, this Kyrie Irving we're talking about. This bad boy right here. Matter of fact, people think Kyrie Irving can't play defense. Watch when Kyrie Irving plays Steph Curry. Then you can see how good his defense is. He plays a hell of the defense on Steph Curry through the years. But that's what's bothering Kyrie Irving because some people think more profound. It's not like, hey, they're just acting up and we're gonna sweep it under the rug. These things are monumental what's happening, and that's what's bothering the young man. That's what's going on. Now, let's go to something a little more positive, which is a little negative too. Let's go over to Russell Westbrook. Now, we know Westbrook had the monster game with 21 rebounds and 24 assists the other night, right? And you hear this kind of stuff people say? People say stuff like, I heard somebody on TV say, well, a guard doesn't need to get 20 rebounds. You know, the things, the length they go through to say stuff about Russell Westbrook. A guard don't need to get 20 rebounds. But then we'll go right to Jokic. Jokic is averaging almost 9 assists, close to Chris Paul, right? Well, a center don't need to get 9 assists, does he? Really, right? But we doing it, and we saying how awesome and versatile he is. When we talk about LeBron James, we talk about how versatile LeBron James is. He's versatile. He can do this. He can facilitate. He rebounds the ball. He runs the floor. Yeah, let me tell you something. When Russell Westbrook gets those rebounds, he doesn't get a rebound and outlet the ball to someone else and then puts his hands on his knees and say, phew, that was hard to get that rebound. I'm coming, trailer. That's not what he's doing, is it? He's getting the rebound and pushing the pace. And everyone that's talking NBA on TV knows that. He's getting the ball and pushing it, right? Rebounding the ball and pushing it down your throat. 20 rebounds for a guard is ridiculous. 11.3 rebounds for a season is probably the most in guard history. And we're going to talk it down because he don't have a title. Damn, a title. I don't even care about titles. People with titles I don't watch every day. I've been watching basketball for shit, who knows how many decades. People with titles, I don't watch every day. Kevin Durant got titles. I ain't watching him. He played in Golden State, but they won 73 games. Now he's over here with the best offensive team in the history. Who cares what Kevin Durant does? He's got all of the spacing in the world, right? There's no adversity there. Whatever. You shouldn't even want to do that. You shouldn't even want to do that. As soon as they got hard, and Kevin Durant should be like, I'm out of here now. I'm not playing. I'm going to a team that if I win, it means something. Whatever. So I'd rather Westbrook all day, any day. Right? 20 rebounds. A guard doesn't have to get 20 rebounds. Let me tell you about these rebounds. This dude is down there amongst the trees handling his business, pushing the ball. And let me tell you something, which one of his best things this year. Now, I say that one of the best things has to be the 21 rebounds, 24 assists in one game. Because it's only been done 3 times in history. Guys, 3 times in history. Now we're talking about he's a stat. He's doing the stats. He knows his stats. Well, he knows he's going to get the assists. Excuse me, I'm trying to get the assist. I don't have great players on my team. Stop acting like we know everybody else, but it's him, Bill, and who else do you know? Okay? You didn't know Roy Hachimura, who's hurt all the time anyway. You don't know David Advia, do you? Do you know Neto? Do you really? You were Brooke Lopez's brother, Robin Lopez, Alex Lynn, playing the best that they ever played in their career because somebody's celebrating what they can do and getting them the ball where they need to. What's my brother coming there jumping out the gym right now? Oh, man, I'm supposed to know him. Gafford, right? He was on somebody's bench. They just got him. You didn't know none of these guys, right? None of the guys coming from the bench. I got a Gill coming from the bench, been way on the bench. But they put him in there. He played good defense on Durant, I think it was. Just people off the Hutchinson. Do you know them? No, you don't, right? The team is basically G-Leaguers playing with Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal. And Bradley Beal is trying to get the scoring title, so he's going to take about 8 to 10 bad shots all game. Right? He's going to do that because he's trying to get the title. It's obvious. And, you give him the ball, and you're not getting too many assists only on Bradley Beal like Draymond Green does with Steph Curry. He knows just to give it to Steph Curry, come off that pick, give it to him right there, stand in the way. Boom. I'm going to get a couple of assists a night from that. Not a couple, maybe 5, like that. Well, Beal, he gets it, and then he's going to create, and the assist is probably gone. Now, Russ might get maybe 2 a game with Bradley Beal, but after that, I told you in another video, Bradley Beal gets the ball, I'm going to create, you don't worry about it, I'm going to create my own stuff over here. And then Bradley Beal is awesome. It's good that he's on the team, no doubt about it. But that's not, Russell Westbrook's team is not that good. But let me tell you about Russell Westbrook. When he was guarding Steph Curry, when they played Golden State, didn't they beat Golden State if I'm not mistaken? He was guarding Steph Curry for most of the time. Didn't he get, how many rebounds did he get in that game? It was over 15. I think it was 20 in that game. I'm just not sure anymore. I didn't check it before doing this video. But it was over 15. How the hell do you get 15 rebounds guarding Steph Curry? Now, everybody that talks basketball knows how hard it is to guard Steph Curry. You got to run all around the perimeter the whole time, back and forth, back and forth. You cannot leave him at no time. So, after somebody shoots, and Steph Curry didn't shoot, to run from Steph Curry all the way in there to grab 15 or more rebounds is ridiculous. It's probably one of the best things he's done all year. That is effort. There's nothing we could talk about. All these other guys we talking about and all that, yeah. Russell Westbrook has turnovers. Yeah. I'm passing to who? G-Leaguers right now. And I'm having to adjust year in, year out. Russell Westbrook didn't win when he had 8 years of Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant didn't win when he had 8 years of Russell Westbrook neither, now did he? Okay, what is that supposed to mean? The boys were coming up young. Everybody was telling Westbrook how to play. Hey, you got to facilitate more. You shouldn't take the shots. And then he started facilitating, but it took time because Russell Westbrook was actually a 2, to be honest. So he had to adjust his game. We know that. Everybody try to act like they didn't see what went on with Westbrook. Then I got Oladipo or Paul George. Me and Paul George we were going to go deep in the playoffs. But everybody tries to forget Paul George's shoulder went out and he could not play. All right? We know that. But he adjusted to Paul George. And in the meantime, I'm averaging triple-doubles, which we've never seen before. And this triple-double record, with 181 triple-doubles, Oscar Robertson even said it, you cannot win titles without a great team. You cannot win them by yourself. That's the bottom line. And the 181 triple-doubles that my man Oscar Robertson got was way back with Bigfoot footage. Way back in the day. Now, that's a record that we didn't think we would see get broken. It was Humanly impossible is what they were saying about that record just about 10 years ago, just about 8 years ago, till he went on this tear. Now all of a sudden, we better belittle that one. You know why? Because the best player, the most versatile player in the whole NBA is 80 triple-doubles behind this guy. LeBron James got 99. This guy got 179 in 5 less years of NBA basketball. That is a stat forever. Okay? So we need to just back off him. I just don't want to make a Russell Westbrook video. This is NBA news. But Russell Westbrook, whatever. They say he's the second best guard ever, and everybody's putting these guards in front of John Stockton. Sorry, I watched John Stockton. Great point guard. He ain't better than Westbrook. Man, I'm taking Westbrook all day. Right? John Stockton wasn't better than Westbrook. John Stockton could work with muscle memory. Right? I'm playing with Karl Malone all of these years. I don't know how to throw assists to the same guy. Russell Westbrook's team changes. Sometimes I can throw him high if I got to throw up an alley-oop to Steve Adams. And I don't got nobody Roberson in the corner. I can't really throw it to him. I couldn't throw it to Jeremy Grant. You know, that stuff was changing every year. This year, I got to throw an alley-oop to Alex Lynn. It's different than throwing one, or Robin Lopez. Different than throwing one to Gafford. Right? It's all kind of different. John Stockton was awesome. John Stockton with steals and assists, the most of all time. That's definite. But really, Russell Westbrook locked down on people, getting rebounds at an astronomical rate, and pushing the ball with that motor. Right? With that motor. This is just what I'm saying. We just saw him put some good defense on somebody that's undefendable in your boy Antetokounmpo. And most people just, what they do to Antetokounmpo, they back off and let him shoot. Like, that's alibi. Get up on him if he's so awesome. Right? No, let's just back up and let him shoot because he's not a good shooter. We can do that. Yeah, no. Russell Westbrook got up on him. Boom. Second time, took an offensive foul in crunch time, actually. So, back off Westbrook. I watch him pretty much every game, so I can really tell you, I'm watching the rest of these guys. No. This is one of the baddest dudes in the whole NBA, and it's not even really close. And the statistics, let's stop ignoring statistics, because the same people who say statistics aren't that much when they talk about Westbrook, they go to other players and then start talking statistics, right? No, it ain't work like that. Either statistics don't mean nothing or they do. And Russell Westbrook has the Washington Wizards playing great basketball and not shooting threes, scoring in the paint with guys who normally don't score, with Gafford and Robin Lopez and Alex Lynn and whatever else is going on. Mid-range shots with Rui Hachimura and stuff like that, mid-range. So they're bucking the system, and that makes me even love them even more, because I don't like watching every team, high pick and roll, somebody shoots a three, bang! Well, shut up. You can't defend them anyway. As soon as somebody gets fouled, and they get 3 free throws. I'm going to say it again. There should not be any free throws for three-point shooting unless you foul the guy on the hand that he shoots. If not, everything else. If he lands on your feet, too bad, you can take it out. If you hit him on the other arm, too bad, you can take it out. If he pumps and you jump, and he jumps into you, too bad, you can take it out. We are not going to award you no 3 or 4 free throws for no damn 3-point shot. That's why we're getting games 70 points in one half. 70 damn points in one half. What the hell's going on? Who wants to watch this like an exhibition? Man, let's get back down to games with 85 to 90. I'm going to have no problem with that. I ain't trying to see nobody just shoot no 3-point shots all damn day. It's not even fun. It's ridiculous. Right? Your team is up by 5, and just shoot. That's it. They lose it, because the other team going to come back and shoot an uncontested 3, like it's something. Man, they changed the rules, and it's really making it look like exhibition out there. So Russell Westbrook is the man, period. So, bottom line, let's sum it up. Lonzo Ball's resurgence and hard work, his work ethic, has been rewarded. He's probably going to get a good contract now, next year. That's great for him. You see that it's work. The play-in tournament is a good thing during this COVID time, for sure, right? LaMelo Ball is good for the whole NBA to sit back. We got another guy that we can watch highlights from, right? And it's good. Kyrie Irving, if you don't know what's wrong with him, somebody sit down and talk to him and find out what's really wrong with this guy. There's a lot of stuff he probably can't say on TV, but it's just, listen, got to get America right, because a lot of people are not digesting what's going on around them the same as others, right? But I'm going to leave it at that. And Russell Westbrook is the man. What you're seeing is legendary on a night-in, night-out basis with 179. 179 triple doubles. He's only 2 behind the great, the super great Oscar Robertson, the Big O. That's it, y'all. DOMA'S Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.